Hi everyone, it's Saturday night, the 4th of July, and day 186 of Living the Dream. My power statement for this morning said, I will type up a short checklist of the remaining tasks that need to get done before I can run the ad to get those 10 participants for my focus group. So here's that list right here. It's not very long, the long description, but there's only 6 tasks to get done. So I'm excited about that. Now, this list is different from the remaining task list that was the whole list that I had to get done before I could build out the website. This is just so I can get the ad ready to go. Now, my to-do list for today wasn't very long. My phone says type up more bullet points for the list, and the next one said update the remaining task list, which I just did. So let me show you those two. Let me get those ready. This was lesson 3 right there. The bullet points, 1 page. This lesson 4, bullet points for 1 page. So those are done so that I can put those into those 12 lessons. It's corresponding lesson 3 and lesson 4. Now, I wanted to show you this picture that I did because on this remaining task list, it says I need to get a picture for it. So I've got that right here. You can't see it in color. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is what I'm using as the picture for that finding participants. I have a episode 4 that I need to do called Going to the Movies, and that's the picture for it, but I felt it's appropriate because that's the free gift I'm going to give them access to is this episode 4 called Going to the Movies for just signing up or checking into it, clicking the ad, and then saying they want to participate. So everyone who does that gets to have that. Even if they don't want to participate, they get free access to that. So anyhow, the next thing, I got to do this. So got those done, and I'm working on that remaining task list. So I'm excited about these steps that I've got done. So the next thing Croy says is get honest with yourself. What didn't go well today, Marty? What could you have done better? Did you wake up early and start strong? Check. Did you start your morning with power? I'm going to talk about these in a little bit different way because I had some interesting things happen this morning. Were you productive throughout your day? Yes. Did you give the effort to get most of the important things done? I absolutely did. Did you move your goals forward? Pieces through the portal of my mind into the world of the physical. Bam, bam, bam. Did you show up as the person you wanted to today? I did. And I gave personal time with Kathleen this evening. It was wonderful. So were you present? I absolutely was. In summary to these get honest with yourself questions, I asked this. Were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? In other words, did you keep your commitments and promises that you made to yourself this morning? Well, because today was a holiday, the 4th of July, I had a little apprehension about following my routines today and whether or not I would be able to get everything that I wanted to get done today and still enjoy the day. Because there was that sense or feeling of apprehension, I decided early this morning that I wasn't going to be distracted by the IEDs that were exploding in my mind as soon as I woke up. And so I got right up and I made my bed. I brushed my teeth and I went downstairs and did my win the morning, win the day routine just like I do every morning. I did my 3 arm movements, the prayer, fast breathing, the arm swings, and the high-low touches. I did those. I read my affirmations in my reading that win the morning, win the day routine, and I promised myself once again that I wouldn't be distracted by any IEDs. You know what those are, impromptu emotional distractions that might continue to bombard me throughout the day and sabotage my day for getting done what I wanted to get done. Anyhow, the bottom line is I got every task done that I had on my to-do list, and it was a very productive day, and it was an enjoyable day. So yes, bam, done. Next question is, what movies did you watch in your mind today, Marty? Did you make time for them? And were there any new movies that your 2 amigos put on the screen of your mind during the day today? In other words, did you make any new movies? And if so, what were they about? Win the morning, win the day routine. Go to the movies. Bam. After breakfast, I went up to my office and read the workday schedule checklist. Bum. Bam. Done. I took my success pills and I listened to my survivor song, Medicine. Bam, done. I prioritized my to-do list and all the while imagining me doing them. Bam, done. And from there I saw multiple mini movie clips running in my mind. Little about the video ad, attracting those participants and finding those 10 in that overview discussions and giving them those overviews and then following up with a Zoom webinar call for the focus group launch. Bam, done. Lots of movie playing happening. Next, Croy asked, was there anything that didn't go well today, Marty? In other words, was there one thing you could have done better? And what would that one thing be that would make all the difference going forward? In other words, what's the one thing you want to get done tomorrow, even if the day goes sideways doing it, that you'd still feel a success and that you accomplished something great? What would that one thing be? And once you know what that is, write it down as your power statement for tomorrow so I can start my day strong. That's called setting the table for success for tomorrow. The one thing that I think will make all the difference going forward, as I thought about it, is for me to focus on finishing the last few tasks, those last few items on that short remaining task list of things I need to get done so I can run my ad. Getting that ad launched and acquiring those 10 participants is going to be huge. It's a huge accomplishment, and it's going to drive me towards my goal of coaching like nothing else. So my power statement for tomorrow says this: sharpen the saw, because tomorrow's Sunday, but also get a few more tasks on the remaining task list done so I can hit the ground running on Monday and get ready and launch that ad. Whoa! Next question says, were there any mistakes or failures I had or that I made today that I can turn into a tool of success going forward? Well, once again, because it was a holiday, I chose to do several of the tasks on my list of to-dos today, and I chose to take some time from the afternoon to watch a few patriotic videos. You know, those patriotic videos that stir the blessings we have to help remind me of what the 4th of July means to me and my family and has meant to me my entire life. We couldn't get together due to the COVID-19 virus and my age being 66 this month and having type 2 diabetes where I'm susceptible, and they are out and about and going and doing, the young couples and their little ones. But we did talk on the phone, and Kathy and I enjoyed some time together ourselves today. So I couldn't think of any failure or mistake that I made. Croy then says, what was your biggest success today, Marty? In other words, what did go well? Well, I think my greatest success today was that I blew up those IEDs, that impulsive emotional distractions that hit me this morning and continued coming at me throughout the day. That's a big change in how I used to think and how I would handle them before this year started. So having that new mental strength is a big success for me. Way to go, Marty. The next step in my end of the day success routine is to rate my day's effort. And so I gave today an 8. I say 8 because I worked at the speed of 8 today for the most of the day, but then I took that break away from work and I watched a couple of videos on the holiday today on this 4th of July celebration. And then I went back and finished up a little bit in the office. Okay, I want to end the day strong. Here's what I came up with that I'm grateful for today. Of course, I'm grateful for the 4th of July celebration. I say this because I and my family and everyone else in this country are the recipients of one of the greatest gifts, if not the greatest gift, that this holiday represents: freedom, personal freedom. Because of the benefactors who lived before I was born, who gave their lives and did everything so that I could enjoy freedom. I can choose to do anything I want to do now. I was free to choose to become a coach for beginner entrepreneurs and spend my time doing it instead of having someone else dictate what I should be and what I should do. No one gave me permission to do this. I chose to do it. That is an incredible gift. There's certainly much more that I could say about what I have received from my ancestors and all of those patriots who gave their property, their fortunes, and their lives so that we could live in a free country like we do, but I'll leave it at that. Next, I'm grateful for the law of hard work. And one of its foundational principles says, the harder I work, the luckier I get. That was my principle yesterday, and I want to continue because it's all about working hard and working smart. I'm also grateful for the principle that Winston Churchill said, which is success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Listen to that. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. If we can keep our spirit of enthusiasm, even in the face of struggle and failure after failure, we'll be worthy of the truth that we're simply living the dream. I sincerely hope that my enthusiasm remains strong day after day after day in the face of failure and struggle. And I've had it throughout this year so far, but I've kept going on. I believe it will continue to be enthusiastic and staying strong because I'm doing what breathes life into one's enthusiasm. It's the mindset that we develop as we continue on this road that I'm calling living the dream, getting the right mindset. So anyhow, so until tomorrow, where I'll be right here tomorrow night at my laptop, sharing my feelings, talking about what's happened and where I'm coming along and the goals I've achieved, seeing this process of this journey. I wish everybody the same success. I wish you continued success. Good night.